Hi, my name is Kyla Gapka and I teach voice here at WeMusic. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart, I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. In addition to being part of the team here at WeMusic, I'm also the Associate Director of Musicality, which is a Chicago-based vocal ensemble. Through Musicality, I've learned so much about teaching, performance, and creating a lot of online content. I've also had so many amazing opportunities, such as performing at Lollapalooza with Bishop Briggs, performing at Culture Ball with Mark Martel, and even performing for UNICEF Won't Stop with Jordan Sparks. In Musicality, we work on so much online content for our YouTube channel and other social media, and a big thing we do is music videos.
And the world spins madly on. And the world spins madly on. And the world spins madly on.
This video was actually a music video that we created during quarantine, and it's pretty similar to the one that you will create in my Breaking Free Through Song course.
On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through window. I try to...
Aside from WeMusic and Musicality, I also create a lot of my own online content. And we rode motorcycles, blackjack, classic vinyl, tough girl is what I had to be. Said take care of your mother, watch out for your sister. That's when Daddy looked at me. With his gun, with his head held high, he told me not to cry. Oh, my daddy said shoot. Oh, he said shoot. With his right hand on his rifle, he swore it on the Bible. Oh, my daddy said shoot. Oh, my daddy said shoot. He held me in his arms, and he taught me to be strong. He told me when he's gone, what you do. When trouble comes to town and men like me come around, oh, my daddy said shoot. Oh, my daddy said shoot. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of an average day of my life of being a virtual artist. I woke up in tears with you by my side, a breath of relief, and I realized, no, we're not promised tomorrow. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like I'm saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, I won't take you for granted, 'cause we'll never know when we'll run out of time. So I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I usually start my day as one would, eating breakfast. I love spicy food, so usually I'll make some chilaquiles with a lot of hot sauce. After breakfast, I usually start practicing with some vocalises so I can help warm up my voice before practicing my repertoire. So I really love that last exercise. Lip buzzes help warm up my lips, and it's a nice and light exercise just to start my warm-ups. Sometimes I'll do it on tongue curls if I'm feeling up for it, to warm up my tongue as well. And yeah, so I think it's a really nice warm-up exercise just to get it started. I love this vowel exercise because it's also nice and light for when you're just starting to warm up in the morning, and it also helps me get through all my vowels so I can warm up my mouth shapes. And yeah, I think it's another really cool and easy exercise to do, especially in the morning. I'll buy you a star. 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 So this last exercise is actually one of my favorite exercises to do. I'll buy you a star. I don't know, it just feels so nice on my vocal cords. It goes nice and high into my soprano range, and it helps warm up my intervals, especially my octave jumps. And yeah, it just feels so good on my vocal cords. And yeah, it's one of my favorites. So this exercise was a breathing exercise. Breathing is so important, not just in our daily lives, but especially in singing. It's the foundation of singing. It's so important. It drives everything you do when you sing. So working on breathing exercises every single day is so important. So even I do them. In my Breaking Free Through Song course, you will probably do some of these exercises and a bunch of other exercises that I will guide you through to help warm up your voice and get ready for singing music that you love. After warming up, then I'll practice my repertoire. Moonlight burst into the room, and I saw your eyes, and I saw your smile, and the world opened wide, and the world was inside of me, and I catch my breath, and I laugh and blush, and I hear guitars. You are so good Tuesdays, I record my weekly cover video for content on my YouTube channel. I'm now going to take you through my process of doing that. Take 8. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. So, now that we've recorded all our footage, now we're going to go back and look through all of it and listen through all of it so we can choose our final take that we want. So, I downloaded a few takes that I thought were okay. So let's just listen or look through a little bit of them. Let's see what this is. Take 1. Oh, this is our first take. And this was actually just my trial take, just so I can get levels with my mic and see what it looked like and stuff like that. So let's listen to a little bit of it. Take 1. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Okay. Well, that was just my first trial run. But I don't usually use those. Those are just for testing levels, making sure everything's good when I'm recording. But let's look at this take. During the creative process, things are constantly changing. I'm actually using a different guitar in this take than I was using in the first take, because I wanted to change it up and I wasn't happy with it yet. But let's see what this one is. 3. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Okay. I wasn't a fan of that one either. Honestly, I wasn't a fan of any of the ones that I did with guitar. And I did a few more actually right after that one, I went back to my other guitar, and I tried a few more, was not happy with those. So I tried it a cappella. Take 7. And let's see what that sounds like. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. So, I was actually a huge fan of the a cappella for this particular song. Probably not for other songs, but the emotion of the song and the context of the song. It is a breakup song. Yesterday by the Beatles is a breakup song. It's a sad song. And there's something about a cappella that makes it really vulnerable, which is why I ended up deciding to go with the a cappella one. So that's my process of choosing the video. And now I'm going to take you and show you what I do with my track and how I edit that. Okay, so now that we figured out which video we want to use, now we're going to go into our session and figure out what we need to do to edit this track to make it a little bit nicer sounding, I guess, or more creative, or whatever you want to do. And so I decided to go with take 8, and this is what the beginning of take 8 sounds like. Take 8. So that's something we don't want in it. I don't want to say take 8 in the beginning of my cover video, so I'm going to cut that out. And actually, trouble seemed so far away, now it looks as if yesterday on my day. Cool. I did a little bit of yesterday in the beginning that I wanted to cut out because it wasn't necessary. Then I'm going to move this to the beginning. And that's pretty much all the editing I really needed to do, and cut off the end a little bit. I believe in yesterday. Okay, guess I don't need to. It's already cut off pretty well. Now what I usually do is I come over here to my audio effects and I will put some filters on it to spice it up a little bit. So usually I try to keep it as basic as possible, nothing too fancy, too crazy, unless I'm feeling very creative. Usually I'll put on a channel EQ, which looks like this. I usually go for a preset because why not? I like this preset, so I just do that. I'll also put on a compressor, which helps with the volume of your track. And I put a preset on that, and then I edit it a little bit. And then I put on a reverb. So this is what this is what it sounds like without the reverb. I'm not half the man I used to be. This is what it sounds like with the reverb that I put on. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. It just adds a little bit of texture, a little bit of something just to liven it up a little bit, especially since it's a cappella. You don't want it to sound super dull. Yeah, that's pretty much all I did with this track to edit it. So now I've chosen my video, I've chosen my track, and now it's time to show you how I edit them together and edit my video. Okay, so now that we've figured out which take we're going to use, which video we're going to use, and we've edited our track, now we're going to edit the track and the video together and make it look cool, I guess. So I'm going to open up my video editing software, and I actually already did it, so this is what the final product looks like, but I'm going to show you my process of getting there. So basically, I will grab my oh, I know what I do with it. Okay. There it is. So this is the original video of yesterday, and I'm just going to put it in. I honestly don't know why it does that weird stuff. Okay, so here's what the original video looks like. This stuff of me like messing with my hair I don't need. So I cut that out. I don't need me saying take 8 in there. So let's see what it looks like now. Cool, we're gonna cut that because I don't want that. Yesterday. Cool, and that's the beginning of our take. And then we are going to add that track in there now. So Honestly, I have so much stuff, I have no idea what I did with it. So, we're just going to scroll this over. We're just going to use the one that's already in there because it's the same thing. But I basically just added them both in there. And now I have to sync up the audio and the video. So notice how you hear two voices at the same time. That's something we don't want. So I just...
Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me.
There, perfect. So I've aligned my audio and my video, and now I take away all the audio from that video because it has a lot of background noise and stuff like that that we don't want.
Now it looks as though they're here to stay.
And that's what it sounds like. And then all I do, I like to add a little bit of filter onto my video. So this one is a little more sad, a little darker. So I don't know, maybe a black and white. Black and white looks good. And then, cool, black and white. And then maybe I don't want the full amount, maybe a little bit of pop of color. So you can see a little bit of the stripes in my shirt, but it's not like fully black and white. And yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it. That's all I did. And then I would just upload it to YouTube, upload it to Instagram, Facebook, all other social media, honestly. And that's how I make my weekly Wednesday cover. And now I'm going to insert what the final copy of this looks and sounds like.
Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Thank you so much for joining me on this video, and I really hope to see you in my Breaking Free Through Song course.